When the Lego Movie was not nominated for Best Animated Feature, I was saddened and shocked. It was my favorite animated film of last year, but I was also shocked that out of the 5 films that were nominated, there was one film that I never heard of or even seen until right now. That film is called Song of the Sea, and it comes from the same makers of The Secret of Kells, that was also nominated for Best Animated Feature. And about a year ago, I finally saw it on Netflix streaming, and I really enjoyed that film. I love the style and the animation and the insane story that was going on. That some of it I didn't understand, and some I did. It was just really out there and just different. It was just different, and that's what I appreciated. Now with this new film, Song of the Sea, let's try and explain it. Okay, so we get to know this family. They live on an island, on a mountain on that island, and their home is a lighthouse. The family consists of a father and his 2 kids. One kid is a boy, and the younger kid is a girl. And sadly, about 6 years ago, their mother passed away, giving birth to the younger daughter. But now we get to know them. They're celebrating the 6th birthday of this young girl, and at the same time they have to mourn the loss of their mother. And there's lots of other stuff that's going on in this movie that's really hard to explain. Now, surprisingly, this is an original idea, and there are a lot of things that comes from Irish and Scottish mythology that's incorporated in this original film of family and togetherness and magic. I mean, there's weird ideas surrounding this girl and seals, and you can capture things in a bottle and close it up, like memories and ideas, and there's this magical like dust or stars or air or something that floats around, and then also there's these creatures that have been turned to stone, and a neighboring island looks exactly like this big huge giant king of some kind. And so this older son has been hearing all these amazing stories. Even before his sister was born, he was hearing all these amazing fantastical stories from his mother who's passed on. But what if these stories are actually true? And that's what we find out through this film. And one thing I really enjoyed about this movie from the get-go is that once the real story happens, it all centers around Halloween. And it all takes place on one Halloween night. And that's what I really enjoy, because I love Halloween. I love getting dressed up. And I really love how weird and crazy this film actually goes. It's a movie that you don't really expect where it's going to go. Maybe some people will be like, oh, I saw that coming a mile away. But for me, I just let it happen and unfold in front of my eyes, and I couldn't believe what I was actually watching. Now, this is a PG-rated film. It's a film that the whole entire family can enjoy. And I think anybody that enjoyed The Secret of Kells really enjoyed this film as well. The animation is hand-drawn, and it's drawn in a way that I can't explain. I don't know how it's drawn or how the animators do it or anything, but they do it in such a unique and different way that it makes it different from the other films that are nominated. I think we have 2 computer-generated animated films that are nominated, then we have a stop-motion animated film, and then we have a Japanese animated film, and now we have this really different-looking movie. Again, it's just completely different, and it will definitely remind you of the same style of The Secret of Kells, but it is so unique and strange and weird on its own that it feels so different from the other films that are nominated, and that's what I really appreciated. There are some other films that I can think of, at least one other film that I can think of that should have got nominated for an Academy Award, and that would be The Book of Life. It was an amazing film that got shunned. Sadly, it didn't even get nominated for anything. At least the Lego Movie got Best Original Song nomination. That's pretty cool. So I'm happy that, thanks to the Academy, even though they snubbed a lot of movies this year, they found the time to nominate Song of the Sea. And if I could vote in this crazy world of movies, they don't give a damn what I think, that's okay. But if I could vote, out of these 5 films, now I've seen all 5 films, I really think Song of the Sea is the best film out of these 5 movies. I don't think it'll win. It would be a surprise, and it would bring me so much joy and happiness if it did, but I don't think it'll win. But it would be my choice to win the award. Again, it's unto a world all itself. It really tries to take you on this journey, and it's kind of grounded in reality. The movie is happening in modern times. We never see anybody pick up a cell phone or anything, but they have cars and They used the telephone of some kind. I don't know if there was a telephone, I can't remember, but they used this normal technology to get around and to communicate with other people. But at the same time there's all these mystical creatures and elves and owls that turn into people. It's just, the movie's completely insane. And that's what I loved about it so much, that it just had so many ideas and really tried to use them all, and nothing felt phony or messed up or messy at all. There's a great message about family and togetherness and relying on your sibling, because the movie starts, these two don't get along because the older son is kind of jealous of the his younger sister, because when she showed up, his mom went away that he was really close to. And the same fact, there's some reason why in the 6 years that she's been alive, she hasn't talked at all. And there's just so much magic and wonder and imagination that went into this film, and I really appreciate it as a film lover and as an animated lover and as a lover and as a person who loves films for the entire family. It's nice that I can actually recommend something to you. The sad thing about it, it's not playing everywhere. I found it in one theater in my area, and thankful it's still playing in that one theater. But for now, the best chance you're going to have to get is probably find it on demand on some sort of streaming site. Hopefully someday, like The Secret of Kells, this film will be on Netflix streaming, because I highly recommend you check it out. And for that, I am going to give Song of the Sea, I'm going to give it 3.5 stars out of 4. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePile.com, and if you enjoyed this video movie review, please click right here, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know in the comment box below. Have you seen Song of the Sea? Have you seen The Secret of Kells? Have you seen all 5 of the films that are nominated for Best Animated Feature? Put down in the comment box below your opinion, and I'd really like to know. In the meantime, have a great day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life, and I'll talk to you in my next movie review. Bye, everyone. Peace be with you, my friends.